We're here at the XL Energy Center in St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
Welcome to what should be a spirited contest here tonight between the Minnesota Wild and the Calgary Flames. These guys are in tough tonight. They're up against an aggressive club that loves to take the body.
And I'll tell you why that's hard. You're always looking over your shoulder wondering if you're about to get hit. And you can't make smart plays when you're hearing footsteps.
Now we're ready to drop the puck for the opening faceoff. Sorelli won the draw. Grabbed by Minnesota. Young cross. Blistering shot. That's blocked by the defender to Evgeny Malkin. Now up to Rust. Shot. Allen denies him. Gustafsson. Delayed penalty coming up. He gives it away. Rust will get the gate for tripping.
He's not happy about getting that minor. He's going to the box anyway.
Minnesota is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
And they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
Pesci dumped the puck in. Goes behind his net. Sorelli. Zucker. He's over the blue line in on the attack. Atkins from beside the net. Primo hangs on for the whistle. The Flames are deadly on the power play.
Jim, you just can't take penalties against this team. Their power play is just too strong.
They really focus on the special teams, and it puts them over the top. Face-off won by Steele. Toronto takes possession of the puck. He clears it. Lindgren grabs the puck. He steals the pass. A turnover. Here's Eric Serta. It's turned over in the attacking zone. Murphy clears it out. Colton dumps it in. It's a one-on-one battle. He turned it over. Cleared down the ice by Sundin. Here's Eric Serta. At center. Passed over to saved by Primo. Just missed the net. It's jumped on by Manzapani. He clears it out of the zone. He's behind the net waiting for his mates to get set up. Here's Sam Steele, who's already got a shot on time. He turned the puck over. Now, finally, he's been able to clear the... Minnesota is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Deptford, now he moves it to center. He dumps it. Holding up to center ice. Shot in over the blue line. In behind. Puck corralled by Clifton. Lishok. Puck jumped on by Pesci. He passes the puck to Russ. And he just gets the puck deep. Pesci. Now a pass up to Rust. Pesci. Allen hangs on for the whistle. Primo is still in his first season, and he will make mistakes.
Oh, sure, but he seems to be learning from those mistakes, and that's what's encouraging.
Face-off won by Ostlund. Montour. Montour gets called for a two-line offside pass, and play is stopped. Puck is about to be dropped. Young cross. Atkins fired it from the slot. Jumped on by Calgary. Here's Igor Sharangovich, who's got one shot on net so far tonight. Tavares goes offside, and the play is stopped. to the Flames. Murphy. Now he dumps the puck in. Lishot. Lishot finds him. Calgary scoops it up down into the corner. Pass up to Colton. Perunovic. Here's the puck. That's blocked and didn't get through. Zucker. Now he just dumps the puck in. To Toronto. Now it's just dumped in. Mott. He dumped it in. Here's Dimitri Toronto looking for his first shot on net. He dumps the puck in. Murphy shoots the puck. Allen turned the shot away. Jumped on by Colton. Murphy shoots. Allen. Walker save. He hangs on to the puck. Allen comes up with a whale of a save.
That shot had a lot on it, but he was able to stay in position to keep it up.
About to drop the puck. Faceoff goes to the Flames. Monjour. Lindell. Just dumps the puck in. Ostland. Play is stopped on a two-line offside pass. How he kept his eye on that one is beyond me.
Wow, you'd need a pair of eagle eyes to keep that one out, but somehow he did it.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Faceoff goes to Minnesota. Shot right on. Montour. Primo hangs on for the whistle. He had a pretty big gun on that shot, but it got kicked aside. Getting ready for the faceoff. Minnesota Wild with another faceoff. Gustafsson. Holding. And he just gets the puck deep. Atkinson. Yarncroft shoots the puck from the point. Sorelli. Atkinson. He intercepted it. Tufte. Got it over the blue line. One times it come along the board. Atkinson. Now he dumps the puck in. And it's passed to Sharangovich. Here comes John Tavares. He passes it to him, and he gets the puck deep. Passed ahead to Sharangovich. Here's Blake Coleman. Montour. Delayed call. Denver gets called for interference.
That's something you just hate to see, because of the way it stops players from showcasing their skills.
You can see the coach is having a word with the official about that last call. Calgary is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. It builds confidence and keeps momentum going.
Quick shot from the slot. Struble takes possession of the puck. He clears it down the ice. Rust. The Flames have possession and start out of their own zone. Here comes Malkin. Lishot clears it down the ice. Picked up by Rust. Sundin over center. Here comes John Tavares. Timeout. Allen made the save. Intercepted beside the net. We've reached the midway mark of the penalty, and they haven't been able to just missed the net. Malkin. Sundin. Great glove save by Allen. Tarasenko runs him over. Tarasenko. Puck is cleared by Clifton. looking for someone to pass to. Tarasenko. Shoots! Tarasenko. Cleared out of the zone by Lindgren. Runovich. He turns the puck over. And that's offside. Solid save by the netminder.
You need your goalie to steal a shot or two when you're shorthanded.
The puck is about to be dropped. Top one by Malkin. Picked up by Sundin. This team can't stay onside. This guy doesn't give shooters much when he goes down, does he?
No, he gets awful big in goal. He can still be beat, but it has to be a perfect shot. That's the challenge against him.
Steele won the draw. Dankford to Steele. To Cerna. To Dmitry Toronto. Throws the puck in. He gets laid out. The Flames get possession. Tarasenko. Murphy. Here's the puck. Blocked. Runovich. In front. Murphy. To Toronto. Minnesota picked it up. Duclair. Now he's just cleared it. And it's touched for icing. This guy's ready to break out. You can see it in his game.
I agree with you on this one, Jim. I love his play. He could be a year away from becoming an elite talent.
Faceoff goes to Calgary. Montour. Now a quick pass to Coleman. He turned the puck over to Tavares. Shoots the puck.
Look out now. It's about to get ugly.
Tough scrap.
Well, it's a little more dangerous when you fight when the game is tied.
You don't want the other team to feed off the energy of a big knockout. We're ready for the face-off. Taken by Calgary. Over to Chaimovich. Now over to Tavares. Throws the puck at the net. Allen hangs on for the whistle. Now here's an example of a guy who covers a lot of ice out there.
Yeah, I'd say he contributes at both ends of the rink. He's a tireless worker in his own end, and he loves to jump up on the attack. Every team can benefit with a guy like this.
Sundin. Now a quick pass up to Manzapani. Into the corner he goes. To Malkin. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first period. Attempts. Now he just dumps the puck in. And it's passed ahead to Manzapani. Here comes Malkin. One-timer. Sorrell. Now he takes it to center. Yancroft. Now passed over to Tennessee. Manzapani. Manzapani comes in offside.
You better keep your head up or you're going to be knocked on your rear end.
About to drop the puck. Faceoff goes to Calgary. Glindle. Montour. And he just shoots the puck in. Glindle. Ref indicates a delayed call. Duclair will get the gate for cross-checking.
The call is cross-checked, and when you watch the replay, you can see why. That kind of contact just isn't tolerable.
You can see the coach is having a word with the official because he's not happy about that call. Calgary will go on the power play once again. They weren't able to capitalize on their first power play. Let's see if they can do it here.
Number 11, Anthony Gilroy.
Now it's passed to Rust. He steals it. Shoots! Taken by Tarasenko to Evgeny Malkin. And that'll do it. The first period draws to an end in a scoreless tie as we head to the break. We're here at the XL Energy Center in St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
Welcome to what should be a spirited contest here tonight between the Minnesota Wild and the Calgary Flames. Dumped in by Cirelli. From behind the net to Tavares. Gustafson. Passed over to Weegar. Tavares gobbles it up. Montour. Coleman goes offside and the play is stopped. About to drop the puck. Off one by Steele. Lindgren. Duclair. That's blocked and didn't get through. To Colton. Now he just gains center and dumps the puck in. And it's past him. Steele. Oh, what a defensive play to knock the puck off its stick. Duclair. Here from the Wild. Shift after shift, putting on great pressure. Here's a rookie goaltender, but he doesn't always play like one.
Well, Jim, you can certainly see his raw talent. Hey, the kid will make mistakes.
He fired the puck just wide of the net. Young Krok. come the Wild as they move out of their own zone. At center.
Offside. Go.
Shot! Now makes a nice save. And he hangs onto the puck for the whistle. The shooter unleashed the backhand and the goalie stopped him point blank.
He slammed the door on him that time.
Top one by Leacock. The Wild have possession and start out of their own zone. Zucker dumped the puck in. Dumped off by Calgary. From behind the net. He picks off the puck. Perunovich scooped it up. Here's Dmitry Voronkov, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Lindgren. Ostlund gathering speed. It's dumped in by Ostlund. Murphy passes it across two lines and play is stopped. First and foremost job for a defenseman is to stop the opposition. This guy's one of the best at that.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of offensive flair, but he makes up for that in his own end. He gives 100% every shift.
Down into the corner. He steals the puck. To Eric Cerna. Here comes Steve. Quick shot. He blocked it. That's a great play. Murphy. To Voronkov. Then, oh, he just gets it deep. Tarasenko. Now it's taken to center. Right in front. To steal. Now he carries the puck to center. He dumped it in. Murphy grabs it. Grabbed by Calgary. Tarasenko shoots it from the slot. Leacock.
Offside. Clear it. Okay.
Gustafsson takes possession of the puck. The Flames take possession of the puck. Giga finds it.
Offside. Go.
Tarasenko. Murphy takes control. Gustafsson. Perunovich. Calgary passes. Montour. Lindell. Gustafsson into the corner he goes. From behind the net. Grabbed by Calgary. And they get called for a two-line offside pass.
Now that was a big hit, folks. He just barrels right through him with a tremendous hit.
Face-off goes to Minnesota. Delayed penalty coming up. He's getting called for cross-checking.
Now cost him 2 minutes, and he's lucky it didn't cost him more.
Minnesota will try and take advantage of a penalty here.
Well, we haven't seen the power play yet tonight, but we know they're going to be ahead.
Got great skill on that first unit. Cleared by Murphy. Gustafsson. Here come the Wild quickly out of their own zone. That's one right on. Murphy. Primo hangs on for the whistle. Puck is about to be dropped. Dumped off by Minnesota. Here comes Steele. Shoots the puck. Holding, cleared it out. Lindgren. It's turned over in the attacking zone. Here come the Flames as they move out of their own zone. Sundin dumped the puck in. Calgary gets a hold of it. They gain the blue line on the attack. And over to Steele. Primo reached out for the puck. He coughed the puck out. Man against man. Dumped in by Poling. It's 2-on-1. Saved by Primo. Minnesota is 0 for 1 with a man advantage as well. Scores! And halfway through the first, they've got the game's first goal.
That puck was wired in the back of the net. He got all of that slap shot.
No sign of the tough defense here in the first period. Clifton. Now he shoots the puck in. From behind the net. Over center. They gain the blue line on the attack. In front. That's blocked by the defender. Evgeny Malkin. He steals it. Calgary in control now. Lindell gets called for a two-line offside pass and play is stopped. Ref is signaling for the faceoff. Faceoff goes to Minnesota. Young Croft. Here's John Tavares looking for his first shot on net. Lindell. Here comes John Tavares. Shoots the puck. He scores, and we're tied at 1.
He gets in alone on the netminder. There's an awfully good chance that the red light's going to be lit.
Minnesota Wild with another faceoff. They're over the blue line and on the attack. Denver fires it from deep in the slot. Goes behind his net. Passed ahead to Sharangovich. Wild take possession. Denver. Now he carries the puck to center. Dumps the puck in. And he passes the puck to Rust. Now it's passed to Malkin. Easy stop for Allen. Here's Evgeny Malkin. Pesci. Call. Runs up neat. Zucker will get the gate for interference.
It's good to play with an edge, but if you go too far, you'll get the penalty.
Calgary is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. Build confidence and keeps momentum going.
Here's Evgeny Malkin, who's already got a shot on target. He passes it to Tavares. Quick shot from the slot. Over to Rust. He gave the puck away to Rust. Cleared out by Denford. Puck taken by Sundin from behind the net. Here's Evgeny Malkin, one of the most exciting goal scorers the game has ever known. Into the slot. He coughs up the puck. It's dumped in by Cirelli. Tarasenko. Now it's passed to Malkin. It's away a hard shot. Tavares into the corner. He scores! Evgeny Malkin.
intelligence and can score from just about anywhere on the ice.
Final minutes of the first period, down by 1, but there's still plenty of hockey left to play.
Well, that's it exactly, Jim. They still have to stay positive.
Gleason dumped it in. And they get called for icing.
And by number 11, Vladimir Tarasenko.
They're getting ready for the face-off. Face-off goes to Calgary. Murphy, Perunovich. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. Gleason, now he just gets it deep. Vigon. He intercepts the pass. It's picked up by Vigon. Shots are 6. Lindell dumped the puck in. The ref indicates a delayed call. Sorella gets called for cross-checking.
That has to be one of the most obvious calls in the book. No matter what angle you see it from, it's definitely cross-checked.
Well, you can see that the coach doesn't like that call at all, and he's going to have a word with the official. Calgary has one power play goal already, and they'll get a second opportunity. Malkin won the draw. Here's John Tavares. Rust. Climber scores, and late in the first, they've taken a 2-goal lead.
He's constantly hitting the gaps with his wheels and getting into those high-scoring areas.
First period's not been kind to this squad.
No, so far they haven't been able to find a rhythm. You can see the results.
By number 71, Evgeny Malkin, assisted by number 20.
Yarncroft. And there's the horn to end the period. 3-1 is the score. Minnesota must still be reeling after giving up 3 unanswered goals to fall behind in the contest.
Well, that wasn't a great period for them by any stretch. They need to get things back on the rails here early in the second.
Offside. Ready for the face-off. Shots 8-6 for Calgary. Here's Evgeny Malkin, a big part of his team's great game today. Manzapani. Pesci. Passed ahead to Malkin. Yarncroft. Sorella. Now he just dumps the puck in. And it's passed ahead to Malkin. That's offside. The Flames have applied tremendous pressure almost from the outset.
And they're winning all the battles for loose pucks. He's created a lot of chances. The hard work is paying off in the scoreboard.
Faceoff goes to the Flames. Perunovich. Dumps the puck in. Clifton. Lispot. He dumped it in. Offside. Can't say enough about what this guy adds to the team.
Well, you see so many forwards these days that only play one way, but not this guy. He understands it's just as important to prevent goals as it is to score them.
Lindgren. Ostlund. And he takes it into the neutral zone. Now he dumps the puck in. To Bronco. Now it's just deep. Duclair. Denver. Back in he comes. Over to Steele. He steals the pass. Tarasenko. And the puck is shot deep. Danford. Passed over to Steele.
Outside.
Now over to Bronco. He turned the puck over. He passes the puck to Atanasiu. Runovich. Tarasenko.
I'm open.
Murphy gets called for a two-line offside pass and play is stopped. The Flames are deadly on the power play.
Jim, you just can't take penalties against this team. Their power play is just too strong.
They really focus on the special teams and it puts them over the top. Faceoff goes to Minnesota. Sorelli shoots! He misses! Yarncroft scoops it up. That's offside. About to drop the puck. Murphy. Now it's passed to Bronco. He dumps it in. And he passes the puck to Brown. Murphy. He passes it to Bronco. And now he safely clears the puck. Colton. To Recon. Over center. Tarasenko. Jumped on by Pavlovich. Murphy. And he moves it to center. Now he just gets it deep. Yarncroft. Sorelli. Yarncroft. Snaps the shot. Blocked in front of the net. Pass up to Colton. Now it's passed to Riga. Offside. Is about to be dropped. Faceoff goes to the Flames. Lindell. Lishart. Montour. This shot went just wide of the net. Calgary gobbles it up. Sharangovich. Clifton. In by Zucker. Now he passes it ahead to Sharangovich, and it's cleared away. Here's Brown. He dumped it in. And he passes it ahead to Sharangovich. Now a pass up to Coleman. That's offside. Primo is just getting accustomed to life at the professional level.
Well, no doubt it's been a tough adjustment for him. Being a rookie is difficult. Being a rookie goaltender is just that much more. So far, he's handled the pressure quite well.
Montour. Now he dumps the puck in. Denies him. Duclair. Dumped in by Danford. Gleason. Duclair. Delayed penalty coming up. Dumped in by Tuckty. Duclair will get the gate for hooking.
They whistled him that time. Good call.
Calgary has been deadly on the power play tonight.
And they'll get another chance again here. They can't keep giving this team chances and expect to win the game.
From behind the net. Passed ahead to Tavares. Now he moves it up. Here he comes on the attack. Here's Evgeny Malkin. A huge reason why his team is on top. Now Tavares. Serdar clears it out. Rust. He passes it to Tavares. Tarasenko. Pass up to Malkin. Turned over in the neutral zone. Minnesota will get a chance to move up. It's dumped in by Cirelli. Tarasenko. Passes the puck to Malkin. Shoots the puck from the slot. Lindgren. Sundin. Strummel clears it. Here's Evgeny Malkin. Sundin. It's turned over. It is cleared by Serdar. Tarasenko grabbed it. Montour. Calgary is now 2 for 3 on the power play as the penalty expires. Passed over to Sharangovich. Offside.
He is one of the best body checkers in the league, and you can see how he explodes through that check.
Ref is signaling for the faceoff. Malkin won the draw. Sundin scooped it up. Pesci shoots the puck in. Ostlund. Puck picked up by Sundin. Passes the puck to Rust. Now it's passed ahead to Manzapane. Here comes Malkin. Shoots the puck. Missed the net. Pesci. That's blocked. Puck corralled by Pesci. Allen stoned in cold. So much of this game is about confidence.
Well, that's just it. Once a guy's found the scoreboard, he's always hungry for more.
Defenders should be keeping tabs on this guy. Faceoff goes to Minnesota. Pass up to Tennessee. Now he dumps the puck in. Rust. Now passed over to Manzapane. Zucker. Now he just gets it deep. Sundin. To Manzapane. He dumps the puck in. Cirelli. Atkinson. Corralled by Minnesota. Atkinson. Cirelli. Feeney made the save. Holding. Grabbed by Wika. Cirelli. Now it's passed to Serta. Tuckty. Now he carries it to center ice. Dumps the puck in. Duclair. Denver. He picks off the puck. Here's Eric Serta. Duclair. Here comes Steele. He dumps dumps it. We're down to 2 minutes to go in this second period. Gleason.
Offside, clear.
That's offside. Getting ready for the face-off. Face-off goes to the Flames. Jumped off by Calgary. Dumped in by Murphy.
Clear.
Yarncroft. And it's dumped in. Goes behind his net. Pass up to Colton.
Limited play in the second period.
Here's Eric Snow. Lindgren. Sorella. It's a one-on-one battle. Intercepted by Calgary. He clears it out.
Icing.
That's icing. We're ready for the face-off. Face-off goes to the Wild. Yarncroft. Gustafson. Shots are 10-8 for Calgary. And there's the horn to end the second. 3-1's the score as we head to the break. Calgary is still ahead 3-1 as we get set for period number 3.
Jim, things slowed down after a busy opening frame. Let's see if either team can turn up the heat here in the third.
The faceoff goes to the Flames. Now Atkinson dumps the puck in. Sharangovich. Here comes Coleman. Igor Sharangovich. Sorella. Out he comes to center. Atkinson. Lindell. Here comes the Flames quickly out of their own zone. Here he goes, all by himself. Throws it at the net. Yarncroft. It's 2-on-1. Denver. Shot. He misses. Here's Eric Snow. Lindgren. Cross blocked and didn't get through. Coleman behind the net. Cleared by Coleman. Minnesota takes possession. Pass up to Steele. Montour with the puck. To Sharangovich. And he just gains center and dumps the puck in. To Sharangovich. Close. Lindell. Zucker. He takes it into the neutral zone. Zucker dumped the puck in.
Something outside.
Strumble.
Clear.
Now he just dumps the puck in.
Right, clear it.
Strumble. Clifton. Shot. He goes wide. Shot. Primo makes the glove save. Dumped off by Calgary to Sharangovich. Now he shoots the puck in. Ostlund. Mock. He dumps it in. Murphy. Now a quick pass up to Bronco. He dumped it in. From behind the net. Brown. Now he dumps the puck in. Tarasenko. Now it's just dumped in. Sorella. Yarncroft. Offside. shaking on that blast, but he made the save.
And that's the bottom line, to keep it out.
Faceoff goes to the Flames. Taken by Calgary. To Evgeny Malkin. Here comes Malkin. Shoots the puck. Allen made the save. SG. Passes the puck to Malkin at center. Got it! He scores! That's a hat trick!
He plays with tremendous intelligence and can score from just about anywhere on the ice.
Won by Kofi. Scooped up by Calgary. Gleason. Elvis gets it deep.
By number 88.
Brundle. Zucker. Passes it across two lines and play is stopped. Watch how quickly this guy gets down in this butterfly.
Well, Jim, he just dares shooters to go 5-hole, then takes it away at the last second. He's lightning quick with his pass.
Faceoff won by Ostlund. Out of his own zone to center. It's dumped in by Ostlund. Gleason. Now he dumps the puck in. Into the corner he goes. Shoots it! Just wide of goal. Lindell. Montour. Lindell. Ooh, off the bar. Montour. Here he comes on the attack. Now he moves to the center. He dumps the puck in. Montour. Here's Eric Sorella. Calgary gets a hold of in behind. He gives it up. Lindgren. Montour. Timer from the right. That's blocked by the defender. And that's icing. Did a good job to stop that slap shot.
That was a fast shot, but he was just a little bit faster.
About to drop the puck. Faceoff goes to Minnesota. Rust. Dumps the puck in. Duclair. Shoot in. SG. Now a pass up to Rust. Here comes Malkin. Timer. He misses. SG. It's 2-on-1. On net on the right. Corralled by Littop. He passes it to Rust. Now it's passed to Malkin. Down into the court. He gives the puck away. Pick up to Tennessee. Now he just dumps the puck in. The Flames have possession and start out of their own zone. Dumped in by Manzapani. Ostlund. So he just gets it deep. Quick pass up to Manzapani. That's offside. Calgary has played a clean game here tonight.
They haven't taken a lot of lazy penalties in the neutral zone, and that's because they're skating hard and playing sound positional hockey.
Faceoff goes to the Flames. Perunovich in control now. To Kofi, and he just shoots the puck in. Atkinson. Now he carries the puck. He dumped it in. Held by Murphy. Perunovich. Now a quick pass up to Toronto. Dumps the puck in. Dumped on by Minnesota. Cirelli. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. Primo made the save. Tarasenko. And he gets the puck deep. Calgary takes control. Tarasenko. Now he carries it to center. He dumped it in. Into the corner he goes. Denver. Denver. It's turned over at the blue line. Dumped on by Perunovich behind the net. To Colton. Colton. Passes it. He scores. Big lead, late third, lights out.
Some guys like to finesse the puck, but this guy's like a closing pitcher. It's all about the heat.
This is a game they won't want to look back on at all.
Jim, if I'm in that locker room, I'm gonna find that tape and burn it.
Scored by number 10, Dmitry
Duclair.
Zorobov, assisted by number
Now pass it over to Steele. It's the wrist shot. Minnesota scoops it up. To Bronkoff. Now he just gains center and dumps the puck in. Minnesota moves out to... It's one-on-one. Primo slams the door shut. That's stopped and he hangs on for a face-off. Now that shot had goal written all over it, but he kept it out.
When he's on his game, he's hard to beat.
Puck is about to be dropped. Face-off goes to the Wild. It's grabbed by Sloan. One-time shot. Beacon. Gustafson. Yarncroft grabs the puck. Puck taken by Montour. He clears it safely out. Tavares. He passes it to Sharangovich. Minnesota takes over. A turnover. Calgary gets called on a two-line pass.
His fillings are gonna rattle with that hit. He would pound it.
Face-off won by Steele. It's a quickly. Primo stabbed at it to Malkin. A one-on-one battle. Duclair gets called for a two-line pass and play is stopped. Oh, played that one nicely.
While wrist shots aren't always the fastest ones, they're the most accurate.
Malkin wins the draw. Sundin. Pesci. To Rust. In the corner. To Malkin. Allen. Stop that. Scribble. To Tennessee. He dumps the puck in. Down to the final 2 minutes of this third period. He intercepts the pass. Quick shot from the slot. Another quick shot. Primo covers up for the whistle. He had a pretty big gun on that shot, but it got kicked aside. Ref is signaling for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Poling. Poling. Less than a minute to go in this third period. Gleason dumps the puck in. He turned the puck over. He dumped it in. Gets smoked. It's grabbed by Cirelli. Atkinson. Lindo dumped it. Poke checks him. Gustafson. Gustafson. Atkinson dumps it. Behind the net. Lindo. Poling dumps it in. Less than 10 seconds to go in the third. like they're going to settle this one with their fists.
These two are ready to square off.
Didn't go the way he'd planned.
Well, Jim, he'll get another chance later if he wants it.
And he can always point to the scoreboard and feel a little better. They're getting ready for the face-off.
Look out now, it's about to get ugly.
Shots in that scrap,
but his team is still struggling on the scoreboard. We'll see if this gives them a lift.
They're ready for the face-off. That's it. The Flames won this game. 5-1 the final score. Here are tonight's 3 stars of the game. From the XL Energy Center in St. Paul, Minnesota,